Hi, I'm Jack Canfield and welcome to Hollywood Live. My guest today is Jean Schoenecker. She is from Elm Grove, Wisconsin. She is a hypnotherapist and a wellness coach. Very interested in learning more about that. Okay. So as we get started here, just tell us a little more about yourself and the work you do.
Okay, thanks for having me, Jack. It's great to see you again, and I really appreciate the opportunity. As you mentioned, I'm a hypnotherapist and a wellness coach, and I work primarily with people with chronic conditions, and also people who want to avoid chronic conditions, people who just are very health conscious and want to take good care of themselves. And my philosophy really is that our bodies are intricate, divine, perfectly designed systems. And if you can support the whole body, mind, body, and spirit, that we have within us what we need to heal and thrive and live better lives.
Very cool.
I love it. So I utilize the hypnotherapy for mind and spirit a little bit as well. And we really are able to get through the subconscious blocks people have, get past that conscious mind. I don't know about you, but I have a very strong voice in my head that sometimes speaks louder than I would like to be hearing. And it doesn't always say what I'd like to hear. Right. So hypnosis is just a beautiful, beautiful modality. I call it massage for the mind, that allows people to relax and kind of make that mind-body connection with themselves again.
That's beautiful.
So really the mind piece is a good part of it, and then I have a wonderful leading edge, cutting edge product line called Sizzle International that has been such a profound healing mechanism and a way for the body to improve for so many people. So I've really been excited about that as well. Sizzle. It stands for Science, Innovation, Success, Energy, and Longevity.
Very good. Very good.
Wonderful company.
So what would be an example of one of your products that comes out of Sizzle?
Well, one that has made a major impact for me has been brain vitality. As I get a little bit older, and I also have chronic Lyme disease. So this is something that really helped me get my brain back.
So is this a nutritional product?
It is, and Sizzle is really known as a company with toxic-free products. We're in a really serious situation in our country. People don't know what's in products. And there are so many things. There are over 2,500 chemicals that have been grandfathered in by the FDA that are in products we put on our body. And I think people are so much more aware about eating organic food and making good decisions about what they're doing, but they don't realize that when you can eat organic food, but when you use terrible laundry detergent, when you put toxins on your skin and in your hair, that those things go immediately to your bloodstream, and over a course of time, this is a big part of the disease epidemic that we're seeing in our country right now.
I read somewhere where there was a leading lipstick brand that had 40 known carcinogenics in it, and we absorb through the skin, through the lips.
Yep. Yeah. Lead being the #1 in lipstick.
Is it really? Oh, what fun.
No, and I think one of the things that people don't realize is that as they think they're making better choices for themselves. So many people are reading labels and becoming more conscious of it. But what we see is that labels like pure, botanical, natural, organic in the cosmetic industry are meaningless. They're marketing terms. You can have one ingredient out of 20 in a face care product that's organic, and you are able to label the product organic.
Wow.
So people are very misled about it, and I don't think everyone wants to know all of the details of how to read a label and what every chemical is. So I think so many people are searching for companies that they can trust and brands that they can trust, and that's Sizzle.
So here you were doing whatever you were doing before you started all of this. What was the moment or the event or the experience that made you say, okay, I want to get into this field and make a difference there?
Oh, well, I've been preparing for this line of work for many years. My husband of many years the week we met, was diagnosed with stage 3 Hodgkin's lymphoma. And so I was thrust into an education about cancer and about chronic disease that I'm not sure I was really looking for, but as time went on, I became more knowledgeable about it. And I was kind of the go-to person in my old company and in my old industry in corporate. People, I carried little green pills around, and people had problems, and they were always sick, and I wasn't. And I was kind of a consultant that way. But I think what really happened a few years ago, my dad was diagnosed with multiple myeloma, which is a really terrible cancer. And the same year, I was diagnosed with chronic Lyme disease. So it really made me dive in and look for answers, look for new solutions, do research, look for new resources. And one thing that I found was Sizzle and some of the products that supported me in such an amazing way to heal. I did not go on antibiotics. I didn't want to spend my lifetime on a PICC line and some of the things that are recommended for people with Lyme disease. So, I really worked on my own healing and my dad's healing. But what I found out of this experience was that I love helping people with their wellness. I love helping people figure out what to do, how to live better, just really how to thrive and live a really great life.
Great. Well, you've been very successful. So a lot of our listeners are entrepreneurs and they're people that want to make a difference. They want to be more successful in their lives. What would you say is one of the secrets of your success?
Well, I would say find your passion and follow it. I think so many of us feel a calling to do more and contribute in a bigger way, but we're afraid, or we just think we can't change. So I would say really zero in on what your passions are and trust your inner knowing that that's the right path to go on. And then I would say just do it. I spent 30 years in a corporate career, and I loved it when I was there, but entrepreneurship is amazing. I think especially in network marketing, where you're looking at a business model. I've never seen anything like this business model. It's amazing. And the time freedom, the ability to write my own paycheck. I'm looking at myself in the mirror when I talk to the boss every morning. And I think that it's just a really wonderful way to make a difference and contribute. But just do it, don't wait. Start part-time, do something, but be an entrepreneur, it's wonderful.
I agree. I enjoy the benefits of entrepreneurship my whole life.
Yeah.
I'm my own boss for a long time. Great. So if you could travel back in time to when you first started, in other words, you stopped being in the corporate world, you stepped out into the world of, okay, I'm going to be my own boss. And what advice would you give to that person from where you are now? Now, other than just do it, what else would you tell yourself that the wisdom you've gained so that you would have maybe done it a little quicker or easier?
Oh, really don't be afraid. Be bold. Take 100% responsibility for your future. I know that's something you talk a lot about in the success principles, and that's something that I've tried to embody. But I think many people who are involved in businesses outside of entrepreneurship, we complain a lot and talk about how things should be different, and realize that you have within you what's necessary to make the changes that you want to make. It's there.
That's great. Well, thank you. I wish we had more time to talk. We don't.
I do too.
I know. It'd be fascinating and fun, and I think very inspiring for people. So if they want to find out about how to work with you or get involved with your work, where would they go?
Well, they can go right to my website, jeanschoenecker.com. I do have a home safety brochure there with a checklist that'll outline all of the terrible toxins that are found in most of our medicine cabinets that they can download, and also a hypnotic meditation on changing one choice to support you in making changes.
All right, so if you want to be healthier, live longer, go to her website. And for now, don't go away. We'll be right back after this next message.